2018 Infiniti QX60. 2018 Infiniti QX60 review on. A soft ride and plenty of features make the QX60 a top pick for a long-distance people mover. 3.5-star overall. With through-row seating, a plush interior and a strong V6 engine, the 2018 Infiniti QX60 is a smart way to move a family down the road. Ride comfort and easy third-row access remain this crossover SUV's strong suits, and recent performance upgrades make it as quick as it is comfortable. It's tempting to think of the QX60 as a tall wagon or even a minivan equipped with conventional doors, and a worthy alternative for the minivan averse. Easy access to a roomy third row even with a child's car seat installed, thanks to the tilt and slide function of the secondary seats, makes the QX60 ideal for families on the go, while its fluid styling and a classy interior will never look out of place at finer functions. A robust V6 engine paired with a continuously variable automatic transmission CVT gives the Infiniti respectable power and refinement. Since CVTs don't have predetermined shift points, acceleration is always on tap. With that power and its cushioned ride and quiet cockpit, the QX60 has the right ingredients for long interstate drives as well as for daily short trips to work and play. Infiniti makes smaller, sportier SUVs, but this isn't one of them. The QX60 is a people mover through and through. What's new? For 2018, the QX60 adds rear door alert, a standard feature that can remind drivers of passengers, pets, or objects possibly left behind after switching off the ignition. Sensors can detect if a rear door was opened prior to driving and can issue an alert if a rear door isn't opened at the end of the drive. Unless you often travel in snow or on slippery roads, skip the all-wheel drive version of the QX60. After that, the only decisions involve option packages. Most of the options you'll want require spring-in for both the Premium and Premium Plus packages unfortunately, but both are worth having. Beyond that, we say skip the pricey Deluxe Technology package. Most of its worthwhile stuff is in the much more affordable Driver Assistance package. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Infiniti QX60 is available in one trim level, with or without all-wheel drive. A hybrid version is also available reviewed separately. A variety of option packages are available, however, to tailor the QX60 to suit your sensibilities and budget. The front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive variants are powered by a 3.5-liter V6 295 horsepower, 270 pound-feet of torque paired to a continuously variable automatic transmission CVT. We're fans of the CVT, which makes the most of the V6's power. Standard features include 18-inch wheels, automatic xenon headlights, LED fog lights, heated side mirrors, a sunroof, a power liftgate, keyless entry and ignition, leather upholstery, Drizen automatic climate control, power adjustable and heated front seats, a 60-40 split folding second row, a 50-50 split folding third row, Bluetooth connectivity, a 7-inch central touchscreen display, a rear-view camera, and a 6-speaker sound system with satellite radio, a CD player and a USB port. V6 models get 3 additional charge-only USB ports. When considering a QX60, the bulk of the decision-making comes down to option packages. They include Premium, Premium Plus, Driver Assistance, Theater, Deluxe Technology, and the 20-inch wheel and tire packages. The Premium package includes roof rails, remote ignition, driver seat memory settings, a heated steering wheel, a 13-speaker Bose sound system, and an enhanced keyless entry and ignition system that can remember the most recent driver's audio, climate and navigation preferences. The Premium Plus package includes front and rear parking sensors, a 360-degree parking camera system, automatic wipers, an 8-inch touchscreen display, a navigation system, voice controls, Bluetooth audio connectivity, and the Infiniti InTouch electronics interface with the brand's connection telematics service. The driver assistance package includes adaptive cruise control, a forward collision warning system with automatic braking, A rear cross-traffic alert and backup collision intervention system automatically applies the brakes if the driver doesn't take action. A blind spot monitoring system, active trace control automatically adjusts engine output and braking to enhance cornering feel in the eco pedal. The accelerator pedal automatically pushes back if the driver is driving in a fuel-wasting fashion. The theater package adds a dual-screen rear seat entertainment system as well as a 120-volt power outlet. The Deluxe Technology package bundles the contents of the driver assistance package and adds automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, and lane departure warning lane keeping assist. Other upgrades include 20-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof, ventilated front seats, heated second-row seats, a powered third-row seat, upgraded climate control with air filtration, and a 15-speaker Bose surround sound audio system. 20-inch wheels and tires and an in-car Wi-Fi package are available separately. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically comes in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S in this review are based on our full test of the 2017 Infiniti QX60 3.5 liters V6, CVT automatic, AWD. 0. Driving. Infiniti is usually synonymous with performance, but the QX60 is more focused on hauling occupants in comfort and quiet. Its soft suspension and numb steering curb its sporting aspirations, but acceleration is satisfactory. Acceleration. The V6 engine is smooth and has noticeable punch, especially from mid-range up. It's also reasonably quiet at highway speeds. The CVT is smooth and simulates gear changes at full throttle, which avoids those unpleasantly long stints at high RPM. A sprint to 60 miles per hour takes 7.3 seconds. Braking. There's a linear brake feel when driving around town, and the response is never abrupt. It felt a bit spongy during panic stops at the test track, but stopping distances were a bit better than average for the class. Steering. The steering feels artificial in the way it builds effort of center. There really isn't any great feel for when the wheels are straight ahead. In performing a quick three-point turn, the assist can feel heavy and slow to respond. Handling. Lots and lots of body roll, this suspension is soft and sloppy. The QX60 understeers readily even around slow turns and, as such, actually handles better with all traction control systems on. Not exactly a sport utility vehicle. Drivability. Though we'd usually prefer a traditional automatic transmission over a CVT, the QX60 is an easy-to-drive crossover. This is aided by its linear gas pedal and brakes, and steering that is light for the most part. Eco mode changes the throttle pedal feel to help maximize fuel efficiency. Off-road. Yes, you can get the QX60 with all-wheel drive. But that doesn't make it off-road worthy. The system in the vehicle is better suited to provide traction on the road. Comfort. If you're looking for a quiet and comfortable people mover, you may have just found your ride. The QX60 is exceptionally quiet, the ride is comfy and the climate controls work phenomenally well. Our only complaint is that the seats could use softer foam. Seat comfort. The front seats are firm but still quite comfortable. The second row isn't super plush either, but it offers stadium seating. The third row has good head and footroom, but adults will find their knees level with their chest. Ride comfort. The suspension soaks up most bumps well, even when carrying several passengers. But there's a tautness to the ride that was unexpected, considering the way the QX60 rolls through corners. Noise and vibration. The QX60 does a good job of isolating road and wind noise. Even on rough pavement, it's easy to carry on a conversation without raising your voice. We did detect some faint rattle coming from the dash with the radio turned off, but it was intermittent. Climate control. The seat coolers are excellent, and the seat heaters get really toasty. There is plenty of cooling and heating capacity in the climate system, and there are redundant hard buttons and touchscreen controls for easy use. Interior. The QX60 has a luxurious and thoughtfully designed interior. It not only looks good, but it is also spacious and has easy-to-find controls. We also like the easy access to the third row. Ease of use. The infotainment control knob is high on the dash, requiring not only a reach but also a deliberate glance over to find it. The touchscreen interface is a nice alternative, but it doesn't alleviate this issue. The menus are pretty intuitive to navigate. Getting in, jetting out. Front entry is just okay. The step-in height might be on the upper limit for shorter people. Passengers will find it's easy to hit their heads entering the second row. For its class, the QX60 has one of the most accessible third rows due to the unique sliding and tilting second row. Driving position. It's easy to find an ideal driving position in the QX60. The seat offers good range of adjustment, though the power lumbar support does not offer positional adjustment. Roominess. Up front, you find plenty of headroom and very good elbow and shoulder room. The center armrest is nice and wide. The second row also has a good amount of kneeroom and slides back 5.5 inches, but it feels short on headroom. The third row has livable kneeroom and even reclines, a thoughtful touch. Visibility. The second row headrests slightly obstruct the view directly rearward and over your shoulder, but the large windows provide decent visibility. The large windshield pillars obstruct the front view somewhat, but the 360-degree camera system greatly simplifies parking. Quality. Other than the hard plastic dash, the QX60's cabin trimmings are appealing, with fine leather and attractive wood. The usual Infiniti quality is present in abundance. Above-average workmanship at average pricing. Utility. As with nearly all thorough SUVs, available cargo space is heavily dependent on how many passengers you're carrying. There's a decent amount of storage for small items within the cabin, but other vehicles provide superior space utilization. Small item storage. The glove box is generously sized and you'll find a decent-sized center armrest bin, a sunglass holder and rubberized cubby ahead of the gear selector. The door storage pockets will fit a standard water bottle, but not much more. However, there are 14 cup holders in total. Cargo space. At 15.8 cubic feet, cargo room behind the upright third row is scarce, but it expands greatly with the seats folded. The button to bring the seats back up is a nice convenience. Child safety seat accommodation. There are 4 lower latch anchors on the outboard seats of the second row, and 1 set for the third row. Although you access the anchors between the seat cushions rather than under flip covers, there is plenty of room for seat installation and removal, with easy access to the third row. Towing. When properly equipped, the QX60 AWD can tow up to 5,000 pounds. That's the same as the Acura MDX and more than the Lexus RX 350. Technology. Infiniti is a company that usually likes to push the boundaries on technology, but its infotainment offering in the QX60 falls behind most of the competition. Driver aids, however, remain strong. Audio and navigation. Although the optional navigation system comes with 3D building graphics, the system looks a little dated. It works well, but the clarity of the graphics is a step behind its competition. The optional 13-speaker Bose audio system does not disappoint. Smartphone integration. Pairing Bluetooth is a little clunky. It didn't automatically pair the phone and audio connections when we tested it with an Android phone, so you have to manually add the Bluetooth audio connection. Driver aids. The automatic braking system is unique and works smoothly. It's like an adaptive cruise control system without the cruise function activated. Blind spot monitoring, front and rear object detection, and lane departure warning are available, but in separate packages. Voice control. The native voice controls are antiquated and slow to respond. Pressing the button brings up a menu prompt, but it's more difficult to input than typical infotainment controls. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay would drastically improve things, but they aren't available. Long-term road test. To learn more about this generation of the Infiniti QX60, read our updates from a full year of living with a 2013 Infiniti JX35. We cover everything from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy. Please note that the 2018 Infiniti QX60 differs from our long-term JX35 in that it has received a facelift, new features and an updated engine. It's from the same generation, though, so many of our observations still apply. Read long-term test.